This is part 8 of the father of my child cheated on me with his mother, and now she's pregnant. Before we talk about the mother and the biological father, let's talk about me and this husband. So remember when I told y'all we couldn't be at the hotel for long? Let me tell you why. And please stop trying to tell my story because you don't know what the fuck you talking about, alright? So as I said, in the last part, he paid 4 days for the hotel. But we could only stay for a day and a half. Let me tell you why. Remember them 2 people who got us out that smushed ass car? I hope you do remember. If not, your brain is fried. The husband's phone and iPad was still working, y'all, even though it was cracked the fuck up. And it wasn't nothing wrong with the pew-pew. So he told me to grab them 3 items. And I was looking at him like, I'm not finna touch this pew-pew, bitch. Nor the other shit. Cause bitch, I ain't slow. So one of the men went to go get those items out the car. They wasn't thinking too much about it. They just got it and put it in their car so that we can get in the car and they can take us where we need to go. While one of the men were driving, he told us that they were so drunk, he didn't know if they wrecked us out or we did it on our own. So the husband started typing shit in his iPad for me to read. So the 2 men won't hear him speaking about what the fuck he finna say. Which was basically, shut the fuck up, don't say shit. So of course I'm in my head like, noted bitch, noted, okay. Because who the fuck trying to get killed because you trying to talk too much? Please learn how to shut the fuck up because it can actually save your life. So the husband responded to the driver and said, you did wreck us out and I have a camera on my car that's connected to my phone. I need to call the police so I can file a report. I'm hurt. Of course, the 2 men don't know all the shit that he done did. So they begging him to not call or they'll leave us stranded. Remind y'all, at this time, we almost an hour and a half away from that car that was smushed the fuck up. So the husband said, okay, that's fine. But I'll call the police and tell the police that you guys kidnapped us only because you're drunk. And of course, you don't want to go for jail for DUI and kidnapping. Remind you, the whole time the 2 men are talking, husband is recording the whole conversation and showing their face at the same time without them even noticing it. Just in case they try to back out. And guess what the fuck they did? Tried to back the fuck out. The driver ended up saying, oh, that's my word against yours. So the husband said, are you sure? Husband ended up playing a video. Just so that they can hear themselves talking, telling on themselves. So the driver quickly pulled over. And both of the men begged the husband to not call the police. Y'all, they was begging so bad to where they end up saying, we're brothers, we can't live without each other. Live without each other? So the husband now looking at them kind of weird. Because what you mean you can't live without each other? Yes, bitch. They're actually gay as fuck and not brothers. Because why y'all hiding that y'all gay? Be loud and proud about it. What the fuck? It ain't that deep. But now you done made it deeper than what it had to be. Because now the husband is about to use that against them. So the husband asked, are y'all gay? Looked at each other crazy as the driver bust out and said, we wanted to keep it a secret. We wanted to keep it a secret. No one needs to know about this because we're married to women. Nasty ass nincompoops. That shit is disgusting. So you sitting here cheating and gay with it, and you ain't telling y'all wives? Don't make no motherfucking sense. So now they're begging them not to even say that they're gay. The whole time me and the husband looking crazy as fuck because we don't give a fuck about y'all being gay. We don't know y'all. But of course, they're drunk as fuck. They ain't paying attention for real. So the husband got one up on him. And he used that shit to his advantage. And he ended up saying, I won't tell nobody if you give my daughter-in-law the key. I'm looking at this bitch like, daughter-in-law? Ho, I ain't married to this funky ass bitch ass nigga. Are you cool? So I ain't saying shit. I'm trying to see if the driver trying to give me the keys. But I'm also thinking like, what the fuck you want me to do with these keys? Cause bitch, I ain't driving. On my soul, I'm not. Let me stop lying. I definitely drove. I ain't had no motherfucking choice. He got a pew-pew, bitch. Anything is bound to happen. So the driver ended up giving me the keys. The husband ended up telling the 2 men, I need y'all to go find y'all way home. We can drop you off. But if we drop you off, this is now our car. And if you say anything, I will tell both of you guys' wives. So the two men start laughing. But they quickly shut the fuck up when the husband picked up their wallet and raised the gun at them. The husband said, I know you have some type of money because I'm looking at the type of credit cards you have. I also have your ID. But I advise both of you to give me your phones, or I will pew-pew you. At this point, it's nothing the two men can really do or say. They end up giving him the phones. Then the husband asks, what's the password to both of these phones? And I need you to say it loudly. And I also need you to open it and let me see if it's correct. Y'all, they said it. And then they wrote it down. The driver said, you can keep the car, you can keep the phones, you can keep the wallet. We won't say anything. Just drop us off home. And I did just that. We all got in the car. The two men are in the back seat. I'm driving. And of course, husband is the passenger. While pointing the pew-pew at the two men. They trapped. So I had to drive an hour and a half back just to drop them off. So now we're getting ready to pass by the car that's smushed as fuck. The windows is tinted, y'all. The police is out there. And they have that road blocked. So they have other police directing the traffic. So the husband said to everybody, including me, keep calm or get killed. Bitch, who the fuck is you talking to? But I'm gonna keep calm because I don't want to get killed. So we're passing through like it's nothing. But the husband is also thinking, how the fuck we gonna go back? So of course he's looking it up in his phone, trying to see if he can find another route, just to avoid the police because it's too hot. Because he don't want me to drive back, and it could be a possibility that he can get caught, because that's his car that's smushed. So the two men were dropped off, and of course we found another route. So now we're back on the road again like nothing happened. Not to mention, he does have the two men phones and wallets. So he has money and other devices just in case if something happened. This a smart ass motherfucker. I feel like he done did this shit before. Have he? So now we're driving back. We got to the hotel. He booked us in a hotel using his real ID. Him not realizing that was the dumbest thing he could fucking do. Until we got in the room. Y'all, as soon as we got in the room, guess what the fuck he did? He smushed the phone. And he said, sorry. I just had to make sure that you're not gonna tell nobody. I hope you can understand how hard it is to trust anyone right now. I'm looking at this motherfucker like you done got me fucked up. You really got me into some shit that I can't get my ass out of even if I tried to. Cause you got one up on me with the pew-pew. So he gets on the bed. He sit up and he says, we can't stay here for long. I should have never used my ID. My car is smushed up. The police just found my car. And I haven't answered to the police ever since they called. So we have to leave. I'm looking at him like, bitch, I'm tired. I'm tired. So I'm trying to use an excuse like, I'm pregnant. Can I rest, please? So he was like, okay, you got 1 day to rest and that's it. And we're out of here. I said 1 day. I told him, ain't no telling what's about to happen. I need to rest because I'm pregnant. I'm carrying your grandchild. He ended up saying, you only get 1.5 days and that's it. That motherfucker got aggressive as fuck when he said that shit. So I said, all right, shit, that's all I need. Remind y'all, I was actually tired as fuck though, for real. But I'm trying to stay up to see if I can get the fuck on. Yes, I was thinking about stealing them keys and driving the fuck off while he in that hotel sleep. Abso-fucking-lutely. But of course, the shit didn't happen the way I thought it would have. Because I ended up dozing off before him. I didn't even wake up in the middle of the night. That's how tired I was, y'all. But it's crazy because by the time I woke up, husband already up. I was like, damn. I wake up to this bitch over here trying to exercise his motherfucking leg. Ho, fuck your leg, bitch. I'm ready to go home. You done fucking kidnapped me. I done went through all this bullshit for no motherfucking reason. So as soon as I got up, he instantly said, here, get this phone and call the father of your child's mother. I'm looking at this bitch like, no, you do it. The fuck? I don't want to talk to her. I do not want to talk to that asshole. He's staring at me. I'm staring back at him. Bitch, I've been doing everything you've been telling me to do now. No. Oh, shit got real serious. That bitch put that gun to my head. He ain't never did that. I got the motherfucking phone. I got that bitch. And I said, what the fuck do you want me to say? Y'all already know what I'm finna say. Go ahead to the next part and watch part 9.